Huskers, family, and friends, we're going to begin our program in just a minute. Again, we begin our program in just a minute. Welcome to Graduation Day, right here at Nebraska.
Welcome to Memorial Stadium. It's graduation day at Nebraska. Good morning, and welcome graduates, families, and friends, the university community, and distinguished guests. I am Ronnie Green, and I have the privilege and honor of serving as the 20th Chancellor of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, our state's flagship Big Ten land-grant Carnegie One Research University. Thank you for joining us for this special day, celebrating May commencement in Nebraska's beloved Memorial Stadium. We are streaming today live around the world for this incredible moment in the lives of our graduates and in the life of our university. Memorial Stadium's original structure is 100 years old this year. It was named in the honor of service of Nebraskans in our nation's wars. Since 1923, it has played host to some of the highest level of college football ever played. It's been called home by the greatest fans in college football and has served as the biggest stage to the pride of all Nebraska, the Cornhusker Marching Band. And today, it is the site where we conduct our most important and momentous ceremony, the official conferring of degrees upon our graduates. This year, we are holding an all-university undergraduate commencement this morning, with more than 2,600 graduates seated on the field, representing all 9 of the colleges of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. This weekend, we will confer a record number of 3,792 graduate and undergraduate degrees, bringing our total to 316,325 degrees conferred since our charter date on February 15, 1869. Today, graduates will receive, and that does deserve a round of applause. Thank you very much. Today, graduates will receive their actual diploma here on stage. This is a time-honored Nebraska tradition that we are very proud of here, and it is an endeavor that very few universities are committed to doing. It requires hours of behind-the-scenes work and careful preparation to ensure that you go home today with your actual diploma. And so I would like to start our ceremony this morning by asking you to join me in applauding all of our staff, especially the staff in our Office of the University Registrar, who have worked so hard to make this event possible. In 2019, the graduates seated before us ran through the famed tunnel walk just over here as freshmen. They formed their N on the field for their class photo. To each of our graduates, we are very proud of your accomplishments and thankful for your contributions to our university. You have raised our level of critical thinking and creative activity as a world-leading institution of higher learning, adding to the legacy of the people who have earned their advanced degrees here at Nebraska. Each one of you represents a story of achievement. You may be the first person in your family to receive a college degree, as I was in my family in 1983, and as are so many of our faculty. You may be a veteran who has returned from active duty to pursue your degree. You may be a Nebraskan from one of the 93 counties of this great state, or from one of the other 48 states or 57 countries around the world represented in this graduating class. Today, you all have one thing in common. You are a graduate of one of the greatest universities in the world, the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. You have worked hard. You have worked hard, you have applied grit, you shared your talent, and you have earned a University of Nebraska degree. So celebrate this day, celebrate your achievements, but even more importantly, join us in celebrating the possibilities that you are about to unleash on the world as you move forward in your lives. Today, we present undergraduate degrees to this accomplished group of scholars who will now share in an impressive heritage. It is my honor to officially declare that the May 2023 University of Nebraska Lincoln Commencement is now convened. Now please rise if you are able, as the UNL Jazz Singers from our Glencorf School of Music and the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts, directed by Dr. David Von Kampen, lead us in singing the national anthem. Today's Joint Color Guard is comprised of members of the University of Nebraska Army, Navy, Marine Corps, and Air Force ROTC detachments. Pursuant to an act of Congress, those who have served in the military may salute, even though not in uniform. Gentlemen, please remove your hats.
Say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. Then the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free, and the home of the brave.
Please be seated. I don't know about you, but I thought that was one of the very best renditions I've ever heard of the national anthem. Please give our UNL Jazz Singers another round of applause. To open today's ceremony, please direct your attention to the Husker Vision screen for greetings from Debbie Minner, who is the past president of the UNL Faculty Senate, followed by Jake Drake, who is the outgoing UNL Student Regent and president of the Association of Students at the University of Nebraska.
On behalf of all University of Nebraska Lincoln faculty, I congratulate you. As extension educators, we watched your curiosity grow. As research mentors, as artists and professors, we could not be prouder of the talents and knowledge you've worked so hard to build. We wish you a lifetime of meaningful success.
On behalf of those who are graduating today, this is a proud moment for your family, your peers, and for yourself. Thank you to our university administrators, faculty, and staff for investing in and building relationships with the students. And to our newest graduates, congratulations on starting your next chapter. I'm confident that each of you will leave our university pursuing successful and fulfilling careers.
It's my pleasure to now introduce to you members of the University of Nebraska's Board of Regents and the University of Nebraska System Administration who are here with us for today's ceremonies. First, University of Nebraska System President Ted Carter. Regent Tim Clare from Lincoln, current chair of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. Regent Rob Schaefer from Beatrice, current vice chair of the University of Nebraska Board of Regents. UNL student Regent Jake Drake, who you just saw on screen. Regent Jack Stark from Omaha. And Regent Kathy Wilmot from Beaver City. And Regent Paul Kinney from Amherst. Please welcome Regent Tim Clare to deliver a congratulatory message from the University of Nebraska Board of Regents.
Wow. This is a Kodak moment. And you graduates probably have no idea what that means, but I can promise you your parents do. So on behalf of my colleagues on the University of Nebraska Board of Regents, I'd like to add my congratulations to the graduates today. You should all be very proud of what you have accomplished here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, and know that we are proud of you as well. Now, in addition to my wife, my parents, and my brothers, my other mentor or hero was President Abraham Lincoln for a variety of reasons. And one of his quotes I think resonates with me today and should resonate with you as well. He once said that I prepare myself as someday my chance will come. While each of you have your own unique story, each of you have worked hard, prepared yourself, earned your degree, and now your chance has come. You are now in an excellent position to further your education, begin successful careers, improve the quality of life for you and your family, and give back to the communities in which you will live and work. I commend each of you for making the very wise decision to pursue higher education so that your chance will come. And I'm confident that this decision will pay off for you for the rest of your lives, no matter which direction you choose. We hope that you reflect on this day and that you appreciate it. You have achieved a major goal or milestone in your life, earning a college degree. Appreciate it. Appreciate what you have had to overcome to get to this day. Things like COVID, the ups and downs of life, being away from home, being from another state or even another country, being a first-generation college student. Whatever your situation, appreciate it. Appreciate everything that you've had to overcome to get to this day. Appreciate your family and friends and loved ones who also helped you get to this day during those years. Their support, their guidance, encouragement, and love has been and will continue to be tremendously valuable in shaping your life and helping you in your journey. Finally, I would suggest you appreciate this great faculty who have also helped you on your journey. Their leadership, guidance, and encouragement was beneficial to you in reaching this milestone. So again, take time today to appreciate what you've accomplished and appreciate the many people in your life that have helped you get to this great day. Now, while we're on the topic of appreciation, I think you should also appreciate one another. In this fast-paced world, we don't take time to express our gratitude to one another and tell them how much we appreciate them. We'll send a text or a tweet or post something on Facebook or whatever the social media format is. I'm old and I've got gray hair and I don't know all these other kinds. But we don't take time to simply pick up the phone and call them, or better yet, tell them face to face how much we appreciate them. So I'm going to take the privilege right now and ask all of you to stand up and turn to your neighbor and tell them how much you appreciate them by extending a knuckles or a handshake or a hug or whatever you deem appropriate. But I want everybody in the audience and on the field stand up and tell them how much they mean to them. I appreciate you as well. I'm going to look over to when the architecture graduates come forward. That's our little secret, amen? Thank you. Your expression of gratitude to your neighbor may be the only positive thing that person hears in a day, or it may simply be a statement that they needed to pull themselves out of a depressed mind. Whatever the situation, I encourage you, each of you, to maintain this attitude of gratitude, and each and every day make the investment to tell someone how much they mean to you. Remember that we rise by lifting others. The investment is free and the dividends are endless. Graduates, while you cannot predict what lies ahead of you, I'm confident that the education you received at the University of Nebraska Lincoln will provide you with the foundation you need to be successful. And that really is our primary focus, helping students transform their lives through education. Now, some of you are about to begin your careers. Some of you may not be finished with school yet. Some of you may work for a family enterprise or start your own business someday. Some of you will raise families or travel or come upon with an innovative idea that revitalizes a community, state, nation, or even the world. These and countless opportunities are available to you because, in the words of a fellow University of Nebraska graduate named Warren Buffett, you have invested in yourself, you've worked hard, and you've earned a college degree. I'm confident that you'll look back and reaffirm that the University of Nebraska Lincoln was the right decision for you, and that you will appreciate the decision you made to attend the University of Nebraska Lincoln. You have prepared yourself. Congratulations. Your chance has come. I wish each of you my very best in your future endeavors. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Regent Claire. Also joining me on the field are members of the senior administration of the university. Each member is listed in your program, and they provide leadership in all facets of the university's operations, and even though it may be invisible to you, each of you today has been affected by their hard work and dedication as outstanding servant leaders. I ask the senior administration of the university to please stand if you are able so you can be recognized and receive our gratitude. The university faculty and staff form the heart of this great university, and we're deeply grateful to them for their time and efforts in helping our students to reach and attain their educational goals. Throughout the arena this morning, you will see university marshals dressed in red robes assisting with our ceremonies. They are faculty and staff volunteers led by our head marshal, Dr. Robert Gorman, Associate Professor of Classics and Religious Studies. We're also thankful to members of the faculty and staff who are attending commencement today. Will all members of the faculty and staff throughout the stadium please stand? And please join me in recognizing the university marshals and my university colleagues present today. Seldom does a person accomplish something as important and as challenging as earning an academic degree without the support of a village of people. This is our opportunity to thank the parents, grandparents, family, and friends in the limelight of today's occasion. Graduates, let's give your family and friends a great big round of applause and thanks. UNL has a long-standing relationship with military science and ROTC, beginning with General John J. Pershing. Several of today's graduates have completed a course of study and training in the Reserve Officer Training Corps of the Armed Forces of our country. Their names appear on page 70 of your program. It is now my great pleasure to introduce Lieutenant Colonel Mark Peer, Army ROTC and Professor of Military Science, who will deliver the oath of office for these young Americans joining our armed forces. Lieutenant Peer.
Good morning, President Carter and Chancellor Green. On behalf of the Departments of Military Science, Naval Science, and Aerospace Studies, I'm honored to present to you and the Board of Regents these candidates who, in addition to their academic degree programs, have completed a military training program that qualifies them to serve in the United States Army, Navy, Marine Corps, or Air Force. Today, these young Americans will become commissioned officers in the United States Armed Forces and so continue a legacy of Nebraskans serving and protecting the freedoms of our nation. They join the ranks of other graduates from this great university who now serve or have served our nation, many of whom are combat veterans and some of whom have made the ultimate sacrifice. I would invite any other student graduating today who has served in the armed forces of our country or who is currently serving to stand at this time. These students are recognized for their service to our country with red, white, and blue honor cords on their robes. Please stand. The University of Nebraska is proud of what its military graduates have attained and equally proud of these future officers who will soon begin their service to their country. With the preparation, development, and academic success they have accomplished here at the University of Nebraska, I truly believe these graduates are destined to become outstanding future leaders of America. Will the commissioning students please rise and follow the University Marshal forward for the oath of office? Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I state your full name. Having been appointed an officer in the Armed Forces of the United States in the grade of 01, do solemnly swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely without mental reservation or purpose of evasion. That I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Commissionees, about face. Round of applause for the United States military's newest officers.
Let's give these newly commissioned officers another big round of applause. Since 1946, we have recognized individuals who have displayed exceptional service to Nebraska and to the university. We will now posthumously present the 2023 Nebraska Builder Award to a great Nebraskan and graduate of the university, to Joanne Martin. Joanne's husband, Darrell Martin, is here today to receive our appreciation and Joanne's award. Please turn your attention to the Husker Vision screens for a tribute to Joanne. Joanne Martin was a highly accomplished business executive and former CEO of Emeritus. Joanne grew up on a farm near Plainview, Nebraska, and attended the University of Nebraska-Lincoln, graduating with high distinction in 1975, while passing all components of the Certified Public Accountant examination, a feat seldom accomplished by the age of 20. She began her professional career at the Touche Ross & Company accounting firm, and later earned a master's degree in taxation from Colorado State University. She joined Emeritus in 1984, then known as Bankers Life Nebraska. She started as an audit division manager and rose through the company, serving in various key leadership roles before being elected CEO in 2009. Under her leadership, Emeritus experienced significant growth in its assets and its customer base, and Martin was recognized for her innovative leadership, strategic vision, and commitment to excellence. This university will eternally be proud of one of our most distinguished alumni and one of the most widely respected business leaders who ever lived. In recognition of her outstanding service, vision, and civic leadership, bringing educational resources together for the advancement of Nebraska citizens and students, in honor of her transformational ability to collaborate with public and private entities to make the University of Nebraska and the state of Nebraska a better place to live and learn, in gratitude for her loyalty and service to her alma mater, including as a member of the Nebraska Innovation Campus Development Corporation's founding board, the College of Business's Dean's Advisory Board, and as trustee, board member, and chair of the University of Nebraska Foundation. The University of Nebraska proudly posthumously confers upon Joanne M. Martin the 2023 Nebraska Builder Award. And it's now my pleasure to confer an honorary degree upon an exceptional Nebraskan who has distinguished himself through extraordinary achievements in leadership to our great state of Nebraska and the United States of America. Regent Claire, will you please escort the candidate to the podium and assist in the hooding? It is my honor to present my dear friend and colleague, the Honorable Bob Carey, to receive an honorary degree, Doctor of Law. Please again turn to the Husker Vision screen for more about Bob's remarkable contributions to our state and nation. Throughout his career, Bob Carey has demonstrated a deep commitment to public service, leadership, and education. He was born and raised in Lincoln, Nebraska, and earned his Bachelor of Science degree in pharmacy from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln in 1965. For his bravery and heroism in combat while serving in the Navy during the Vietnam War, he was awarded the Congressional Medal of Honor. After his military service, he went on to become a successful businessman, including the Grandmother's Restaurant enterprise here in Nebraska. In 1982, Carey was elected governor of Nebraska and later as a two-term United States Senator, where he was known for his independent and thoughtful approach to policymaking. Beyond his political achievements, Senator Carey has also served as the president of the New School in New York City and as a member of numerous boards of directors for charitable organizations. He is currently the managing director of Allen & Company and chairman of the Minerva Institute for Research and Scholarship. This Lincoln Northeast Rocket and Husker continues to make a huge impact on the world and his home state. In recognition of his outstanding career as a public servant in the United States Senate, in honor of his courageous military service as a Navy SEAL officer and as a champion for our nation's men and women in uniform, in acknowledgement of his leadership as the 35th governor of the great state of Nebraska, for his leadership in higher education, in gratitude for his loyalty and service to his alma mater, and his commitment to doing good throughout his life, the University of Nebraska confers upon Bob Carey the honorary degree Doctor of Law. Please now welcome the President of the University of Nebraska System, Ted Carter, to the podium.
Well, good morning, everybody. What a glorious day. I am thrilled to join Chancellor Green, Regent Claire, and all of the university leadership team in congratulating every Husker earning their degree from the University of Nebraska-Lincoln today. I also want to recognize the family members, the friends, the teachers, and all those who have supported our graduates along the way. As Ronnie just said, success truly takes a village, and we're celebrating each and every one of you today. For our graduates, I hope, of course, that you have learned plenty in the classroom during your time here at UNL. But I am certain you have also learned a much bigger lesson. And that is that you serve a community that extends well beyond the borders of your campus or even your city. You're part of a global community built on a great multitude of backgrounds and talents. You serve a greater good and a common purpose to make the world a better place. Because of the values instilled in you at UNL, compassion, resilience, adaptability, you are ready to take on that leadership role. I am confident that no matter where your journey takes you next, we will see great things from you. All of us at the University of Nebraska are so proud of you and congratulate you on this milestone. I am humbled to be part of this special day for you. I now have the pleasure of introducing today's keynote speaker. Dr. Ronnie Green is the 20th Chancellor of the University of Nebraska-Lincoln. He has served in this role since 2016, 7 years almost to the day. As Chancellor, he leads a flagship university that enrolls over 25,000 students and employs 6,000 world-leading faculty and staff. Now, knowing Ronnie, he would be quick to correct me and say that he co-leads UNL together with his wife, Jane Green, affectionately known as Husker Jane, our most passionate supporter, a champion for all Huskers, and a wise and steady presence always at Ronnie's side. Together, this dynamic duo has helped lead UNL through periods of unprecedented challenge and also unprecedented opportunity. No doubt that many of you have got to meet personally Chancellor or Jane Green at some point during your time here, whether sharing an ice cream with them at the dairy store, having him drop by one of your classes, or being cheered on at a music or sporting event. That's the kind of leadership style that Ronnie and Jane have brought to our university. Their love for UNL and its people and for our fundamental mission to transform students' lives is second to none. It is for that reason that I accepted Chancellor Green's decision to retire with mixed emotions. Today, I have the privilege to announce that Chancellor Ronnie Green will have bestowed on him the title of Chancellor Emeritus. We are so grateful that he and Jane answered the call to public service for so many years. We also understand their desire to spend more time with their growing family, a family that grew by one just last week with the engagement of their daughter, Regent. Congratulations, Chancellor Green, on that wonderful news. Ronnie and Jane's 4 children are all graduates of UNL, and I'm willing to bet their 2 grandchildren are also future Huskers. Ronnie has built a long career from which to draw the words of wisdom that he is about to share with you today. That career began when he completed his bachelor's degree in animal science at Virginia Tech and became the first in his family to earn a college degree. It continued with animal science faculty roles at Texas Tech and Colorado State, a senior leadership position in the USDA's Agricultural Research Service, and the Vice Chancellorship for Agriculture and Natural Resources right here at the University of Nebraska. He is widely published and has delivered presentations around the world. He is a recipient of the American Society of Animal Sciences Morrison Award, the highest international academic recognition for an animal scientist. Recently, he and Jane were recognized as the 2023 Block and Bridle Club honorees for their contributions to Nebraska agriculture. We are pleased that Chancellor Green is here to offer his thoughts on the importance of working hard, dreaming big, and staying humble. Please join me in welcoming your University of Nebraska-Lincoln Chancellor, Dr. Ronnie Green.
Wow. Thank you for that most gracious introduction, Ted. I have to kind of say what Tim Clare said up here a moment ago. It's when you stand up in front of this group of talent and you think about what you're going to be able to do in the future, it is a surreal kind of moment. I cannot begin to express to you what an overwhelming privilege, honor, and indeed joy it is for me to have the opportunity to address you today as the Nebraska graduating class of 2023. We have been through an incredible journey these past 4, and I'm guessing maybe for a few of you, 1 or 2 more, years together. I distinctly remember you as the class that came in brimming with hope in the summer of 2019, the year we were celebrating the 150th anniversary of this great institution that we love, welcoming you to campus and anticipating the exciting journey that lay ahead for you. You ran with unbridled enthusiasm into this stadium from right over there to make your in on that sunny day of August the 23rd. And afterwards, Jane and I got the chance to meet with so many of you at our first ever barbecue on the Union Commons. There was no doubt in our minds that great things were to come and that you would be the best class ever at Nebraska. So to borrow a couple of words from your generation, you slay. You know, and then in your freshman year, our world changed. First, very dramatically, on March 8th, 2020, and then again and again over the following couple of years, in ways, quite frankly, that we could have never imagined or anticipated. And yet here we are, celebrating this pinnacle lifetime achievement for each of you as our best class ever. And unbelievably for you, as for me, as your chancellor, for you to be yet another record graduating class for this institution, the 4th in the past 6 years for your university. And that deserves a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And it's even more special for me personally, in this 21st commencement as UNL Chancellor and 31st in my last 13 years here at UNL, to be sharing in your commencement together with my own into the sunset. While at graduation we typically say things like, you know, this momentous occasion is a testament to your resilience, your perseverance, your hard work, your grit, You really have faced obstacles and overcame them with determination and with grace. You truly have shown us that even in what seems like the most difficult of times, there is hope, and in and through you, potential for such great things for our collective future and our public good. Now, I've heard some absolutely amazing commencement addresses over the last 13 years here at UNL, so I have to admit that it is a bit intimidating to know that this first-gen educated, kind of straightforward farm boy from the hills of Virginia, that I would have anything possibly I could say to you that would measure up. And yes, maybe might even cut through some of the fog, leftover fog for some of you from O Street last night, you know, just saying. You can relax. I'm going to keep the message short, simple, and sweet, but I do hope that it will be meaningful and that you will carry it with you in a special way. Many of you have heard of the legacy of an outstanding Husker and Nebraskan named Sam Foltz. Sam was a farm kid from Greeley, Nebraska, who came to UNL to study agronomy and became a heralded punter and team captain of our Husker football team, wearing jersey number 27. He graduated with honors with a BS in agronomy in May of 2016, coincidentally, the month that I began service as UNL's chancellor. We lost Sam and his friend Michigan State punter Mike Sadler in July of 2016 in a tragic car accident. Sam was poised for what promised to be a banner final playing year as team captain with an expected NFL draft ahead, while he continued to learn in pursuing graduate education. To say that Husker Nation was devastated is a major understatement. I remember so well standing with his teammates in prayer the next day just to our north here at the Brooke Beringer and Tom Osborne statue. Sam's parents, Jill and Gerald Foltz, have become dear friends to Jane and me, and indeed to all of UNL and Nebraska. They would have been here today, but just like them, they're working hard at home to get the crop in the field from delays that they've had recently from some badly needed thankful rains. I want Sam's credo to speak to you today as you commence, as these words have powerfully been for me and so many others these past 7 years. You may have seen or heard them before. They're simple, but profound, and they are highly instructive for all of us. Dream big, work hard, stay humble. Dream big. More than words, this is a call to action, a mindset to live by. Anything is possible if we have the courage to imagine it, to visualize it, and to work towards it. As you set out into the world, I encourage you to dream big, to imagine the impossible, and to never give up on your goals and aspirations. Joe Darian and Mitch Lee captured it well in these familiar lyrics from The Man from La Mancha. To dream the impossible dream, to fight the unbeatable foe, to bear with unbearable sorrow, to run where the brave dare not go. These words remind us that life will not always be easy, that the road ahead may be filled with obstacles and challenges, but that with determination, courage, and commitment, you can overcome any obstacle and achieve any dream, all the while hopefully sowing good in the world. Work hard. Any one of our 4 Nebraskan Green children, who are all UNL alums and we're very happy to have here with us today, will tell you that these 2 words are the 2 that they have heard more than any other from you-know-who. I learned them from my salt of the earth parents, and they are a way of life. They remind us that success is not guaranteed, inevitable, entitled, or handed to us on a silver platter, but must be earned through dedication, discipline, and a willingness to push ourselves beyond our limits, just as you have done in achieving your academic degree under these extraordinary circumstances. As you work to achieve your dreams and make a positive impact on the world around you, never forget the importance of committed hard work, of pushing yourself often beyond what you thought was possible, and of using your talents and abilities to serve others, all the while with that work focused on sowing good in the world. And I hope time for you to have a little fun as well. Stay humble. Contrary to what the world would like for us to believe, true greatness is not measured by worldly accomplishments, by material wealth, by power or prestige or privilege, but by our ability to connect with, empathize with, and serve others. As you go out into the world and achieve great things, which I have no doubt that you are going to do, remember to stay humble, to recognize your own limitations, and to continually be listening to and learning from others, all the while with that humility focused on sowing good in the world. You might have picked up on a qualifier that I added to each of Sam's 3 truths, that last bit of while always sowing good in the world. I suspect that there may be some of you thinking that that is altruistic, maybe a little bit idealistic. I challenge you to dismiss that thought, because I can assure you that it isn't. Everything, and I mean everything we do, should be directed at sowing good in the world. I recall the point at which this became so vivid to me. I was in my dream job at Colorado State University on the faculty as an animal scientist in 1996. It was December of that year. Jane and I had just been blessed to complete our family of 4 incredible youngsters that summer with the birth of our youngest daughter, Regent, who Ted mentioned just a moment ago, just got engaged last weekend. Yes, we are ecstatic to be gaining another son. And I was going through at that time the evaluation of my professional record to be promoted to full professor with tenure. It was a pinnacle moment in professional and personal life all at one time. I taught a major required junior level lecture course in animal genetics every semester for around 200 students, and I loved teaching that class and every one of those students. The final day of the class, I had just submitted a 300-plus page dossier of my professional accomplishments for the process for promotion. I was drained, but from deep within me, I intuitively felt the need at that moment to teach life to the students in the class, many of whom I still hear from yet today. My message and reflection was simple to them, that I hoped that every line that would ultimately be in their professional and personal dossier would be for the good of others, that it would matter in having made the world a better place, and not have been simply for personal gain or what was supposed to be. Sowing good is not altruistic or idealistic. It really matters. For Jane and I, that next step is decidedly re-entering Christian lay ministry work, re-engaging with the animal protein and ag industries, and by the way, eat more beef every day, and nurturing and helping to grow the next generation of our family. And to say that we are jazzed about it is a big understatement. Finally, I want to leave you with a few lines from a song that always resonated so much with me since first hearing it performed by its composer, the talented folk singer and dear friend of ours, Susan Werner. We commissioned it for an album called Hayseed in 2012 through our Lead Center of Performing Arts for the 150th anniversary of the Morrill Act, one of the most important congressional acts ever that worked to establish our America's land-grant universities. Our daughter Kelly sang this song at my formal investiture as Chancellor in April of 2017. It fits so well for you as you commence today that I wanted to share it with you. Please turn your attention to the big screen.
May I suggest to you, may I suggest this is the best part of your life. There is a hope that's been expressed in you. It's the hope of 7 generations, maybe more. And this is the faith that they invest in you. It's that you'll do one better than was done before. And inside you know, inside you understand, inside you know what's yours to finally set right. And I suggest, yes, I suggest to you, yes, I suggest this is the best part of your life.
Indeed, this is the best part of your life, with much to come. Always dream big, work hard, and stay humble. I can hardly wait to see all of the good that you will collectively sow in the world, undergirded with your phenomenal education here at Nebraska. Congratulations to each and every one of you. Now do big and good things, and as always and forever, go Big Red.
Good morning. I'm Catherine Ankerson, the Executive Vice Chancellor of this great university. Thank you, Chancellor Green. You know, there are 5 words that come to mind when I think of the leadership that has been demonstrated by Chancellor Green and that we've all been encouraged by, had confidence in us, placed in us, and succeeded with. Those words are vision, courage, wisdom, integrity, and very importantly, authenticity. We've been blessed by his leadership, and we should each strive to be such leaders in every part of our lives. Let's give another round of applause for this great leader. We will now begin awarding earned degrees. Grad, yes. Yes. Grad Images is here today to photograph each student as they receive their degrees. In the program, you will find instructions on how to order photographs. We ask that the audience remain seated, please, during the ceremony. Today's ceremony is filled with tradition, and we honor that tradition by wearing caps and gowns, officially known as academic regalia. Wearing caps and gowns originated in England during the Middle Ages when professors and students needed to stay warm in unheated buildings. The tradition found its way across the Atlantic to America, where today nearly every academic institution celebrates commencement by wearing caps and gowns. University of Nebraska Lincoln students first wore academic regalia in 1898. All our graduates today are wearing a red stole, which is called the Gratitude Stole, that I hope they will share with an important person who has been influential in their academic career. It could be a parent, a friend, or a mentor. Several students have qualified for special honors. Some students have completed the requirements in the University Honors Program. They're wearing scarlet and cream-colored braided cords over their right shoulders. Also wearing scarlet and cream shoulder cords are students who have completed the requirements of the Jeffrey S. Rakes School of Computer Science and Management and the Nebraska Business Honors Academy. Would these students please stand? Join me in applauding these students for their success. Students who have fulfilled requirements for academic honors established by their colleges are wearing special medallions with their academic regalia. Those who have earned their degrees with distinction are wearing a medallion with a red ribbon. Will these students please stand and be recognized? Students who have received their degrees with high distinction are wearing a medallion with a white ribbon. Will these students please stand? And students who have earned their degrees with highest distinction are wearing a medallion with a red and white ribbon. Will these students please stand? Thank you. Chancellor Green.
We will now award baccalaureate degrees from each of the colleges of the university. Will the entire class of 2023 please stand? By authority of the state of Nebraska, vested in the University of Nebraska's Board of Regents, and upon recommendation from the faculty, I am pleased to confer upon each of you a bachelor's degree according to your particular curriculum and course of study, with all of the associated honors, privileges, and responsibilities. Congratulations, graduates. Please be seated. At the end of today's ceremony, we will have the ceremonial turning of the tassel, proclaiming you as the University of Nebraska-Lincoln graduates. This May, we will recognize 94 students who have earned the distinction as a Chancellor's Scholar. These students have earned a perfect A in all of their graded work at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln and all other post-secondary institutions where they may have studied. These students are wearing a medallion with a Chancellor Scholar pin attached to the ribbon. Will the Chancellor Scholars please stand? The Chancellor Scholars will now be directed by the marshals to come to the center stage to receive their diploma in alphabetical order as listed on page 29 in your program. Congratulations to our Chancellor Scholars on their achievement. Dr. Ankerson, Executive Vice Chancellor for Academic Affairs, will now introduce each of our college deans who will present their students for diplomas. Graduates are listed in the program on page 31. Please watch the Husker Vision screens.
We will now begin diploma distribution simultaneously on all the stages. Graduates will cross the stage by college and diploma number assigned to them upon check-in. Family and friends, please refer to the map in your program for the order of colleges. Degrees in the College of Education and Human Sciences will be presented on all stages by Dean Sherry Jones, Dr. Paul Springer, Dr. Su-Young Hong, and Dr. Maria de Guzman.
Will all graduates in the College of Education and Human Sciences please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Education and Human Sciences, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all the requirements for bachelor's degrees in the college. Please be seated. You will be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
degrees in the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources will be presented on all stages by Dean Tiffany Hangmoss, Vice Chancellor Mike Boehm, Dr. Lisa Carr, and Dr. Larkin Powell.
Will all graduates in the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Agricultural Sciences and Natural Resources, I am honored to present to you the students who have fulfilled all requirements for a Bachelor of Science or Bachelor of Arts degree. Please be seated. You will be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
Degrees in the College of Engineering will be presented on the north and center stages by Dean Lance Perez, Dr. Sohrab Azkapour, and Dr. Dan Lenzel. Degrees in the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts will be presented on the south stage by Dean Andrew Belzer and Dr. Christopher Marks.
Will all the graduates of the College of Engineering please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Engineering, I am honored to present to you the students who have fulfilled the requirements for Bachelor's of Science degrees in Engineering, Construction, and Computing. Please be seated. You will be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
Will all graduates of the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the Hickson Lead College of Fine and Performing Arts, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all requirements for bachelor's degrees. Please be seated. You will be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
degrees in the College of Business will be presented on all stages by Dean Kathy Farrell, Dr. Rachel Larson, Dr. Jennifer Mostek, and Dr. Christine Tim.
Will all the graduates in the College of Business please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Business, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Please be seated. You will be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
Degrees in the College of Arts and Sciences will be presented on all stages by Dean Mark Button, Dr. June Griffin, Dr. Patrick Dussault, and Dr. Will Thomas.
Will all graduates in the College of Arts and Sciences please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Arts and Sciences, I'm honored to present the students who have fulfilled all requirements for the degree Bachelor of Arts or Bachelor of Science. Please be seated. You'll be directed by the University Marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
I will now introduce the deans of the last 3 colleges to present diplomas. Degrees in the College of Public Affairs and Community Service at the University of Nebraska at Omaha will be presented on the North Stage by Dean John Bartle and Dr. Tricia Rhodes. These students have pursued their degree programs on the Lincoln campus. Degrees in the College of Journalism and Mass Communications will be presented on the center stage by Dean Sherry Vale and Dr. Adam Wagler. Degrees in the College of Architecture will be presented on the south stage by Dean Kevin Vandenwy-Mellenberg and Dr. Rumiko Honda.
Will the graduates of the College of Public Affairs and Community Service please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon the recommendation of the faculty of the College of Public Affairs and Community Service at the University of Nebraska at Omaha, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Science in Criminology and Criminal Justice. Please be seated. You will be directed by university marshals to come to the stage to receive your diploma.
Will the graduates in the College of Journalism and Mass Communications please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Journalism and Mass Communications, I am honored to present these students who have fulfilled the requirements for the degree Bachelor of Journalism. Please be seated. You will be directed by the university marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
Will all graduates in the College of Architecture please rise if you are able? Chancellor Green, upon recommendation of the faculty of the College of Architecture, I am honored to present the students who have fulfilled all the requirements for the Bachelor of Science in Design and Bachelor of Landscape Architecture degrees. Please be seated. You will be directed by the university marshals to the stage to receive your diploma.
Let's congratulate all of the newest graduates of the University of Nebraska. At this point, we would like to thank those who have helped in today's ceremony. Thank you to the University Commencement and Recognition Committee, chaired by Dr. Vanessa Gorman, and the University Marshal Corps, under the direction of Dr. Robert Gorman, and yes, they're married, for the great care that they took in planning and carrying out every aspect of today's ceremony. Thanks to our honorary degree recipient, Bob Carey, to the Joanne Martin family for the Builder Award, the UNL Jazz Singers, and Dr. Scott Anderson in our Glencore School of Music for our brass and percussion. We extend special appreciation to the staff of the Office of the University Registrar, who worked to ensure that each graduate received their diploma here today, and to the staff of the Nebraska Alumni Association and all of our volunteers. Please help me in thanking all of the individuals who planned and carried out today's great ceremony. Congratulations to all of our graduates. The pin that you received today when you exited the stadium from the Nebraska Alumni Association designates you as a UNL graduate. Wear it proudly. You are now part of an alumni network that reaches around the world. Please now direct your attention to the Husker Vision screen for a message from Shelley Zaborowski, Executive Director of the Nebraska Alumni Association.
Congratulations, graduates. It is my pleasure to welcome you to the Nebraska alumni family. Today you join a community of more than 200,000 alumni living all around the world. I encourage you to stay connected and engaged with the university and your fellow alumni as you go forth. The path for your Nebraska experience was paved by those who came before you. It now becomes your privilege and responsibility to pay it forward to the next generation of Huskers through your gifts, not only of treasure, but of time, talent, and experience. We hope you'll join the Alumni Association and discover the many ways you can stay connected. You have much to offer our alma mater, and your continued involvement is critical to Nebraska's success. Once again, congratulations, and welcome to the alumni family.
At this point, I would like to ask all alumni who are in the audience and in the faculty to please stand and greet our newest members to the Nebraska alumni family. Now I'm going to ask our graduates to help me do something that we like to do, and I know that we've lost a few of you, but I think this is important to do, and I ask you to help me do it. I'm going to ask groups of students and our graduates to please stand. If you are the first member in your family to receive a college degree, would you please stand? Thank you. If you are an athlete who competed for the University of Nebraska in Husker athletics, would you please stand? If you came to Nebraska to study here at the University of Nebraska-Lincoln from outside the United States of America, would you please stand? If you're a graduate today who came to Nebraska from within the U.S., but from outside the state of Nebraska and allowed us to adopt you here, would you please stand? And you guessed it, if you are a student from one of the 93 counties of the great state of Nebraska, would you please stand? Now everybody gets to stand up. On your feet. Graduates, in a moment, I will ask you to move the tassel on your mortarboard from right to left. This symbolic gesture will identify you as a University of Nebraska graduate. Earning an undergraduate degree is no easy feat. You are among the select few who have persevered and have earned degrees in your chosen fields. And the emotions that you may feel, ranging from excitement to anticipation and probably to some level of relief, are well deserved. However, whether earning a graduate degree as we granted yesterday or undergraduate degree today, I always like to say to you that from those to whom much has been given, in the education that you have received and from the people who have worked so hard with you to attain that education, from you now, even more is required. We salute you, and we look forward to great things from you in applying and using that education to make the world a better place. We thank you for making us a better university, and we are proud of you and your accomplishments. We hope that the pride that we have in you is reciprocal, and that wherever you go, you are eager to proclaim your credentials are from the University of Nebraska. Graduates, now please move your tassel from right to left as we salute you as the graduates of the class of 2023. This is the longest one we've ever had. I think that's it. Congratulations to all of you. Will the platform, party, and faculty please rise? The May 2023